Hi, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a beautiful VW Golf. It's 1.5 TSI for 2019 for the brake disc and pads replacement. So we already jacked the car. I didn't show you how we remove the caps because it's boring. Leave the car a little bit higher and let's crack on. Nothing super difficult, at least not supposed to be. It's a fairly new car, or let's call it new. Let's call it fresh, and it should be easy. You already can see a little bit rusty bolts. Not really appreciated, but might lead to additional issues. Okay, beautiful. Let's put a little bit of light on here. It's been stained somewhere. It's quite big gap. These ones almost done. So what we're doing is we're gonna open the caliper and we're gonna open the discs. We're gonna clean everything. We're gonna put, okay, it's fine. We're gonna put the new discs and pads and we're gonna close it up. Yeah, it's seen the light. You can see that. I think it's a 19 here. I might be mistaken. Yeah, I'm mistaken. It's probably a 20. And might be even 21 as my last final guess. Right. I'm not even gonna try it. So we're gonna use the big guns for it. I have two of these guns here. I'm gonna spray it a little bit to ease the light. Oh my god, there's so much seized there. Hope so it will help. Not hope so, must so. We're gonna take a big boy now. Nutcracker. Hopefully you're not gonna let me down. I had his brother before and he let me down. Please. Okay, it's gone. Beautiful. Doesn't need much time. This one doesn't want to play ball. Okay. Always do it carefully. Last thing you want is to snap the caliper bolt. You do that and the job from easy turns into the nightmare mode in no time. As we're gonna replace, pre-open them, is we're gonna replace discs as well. I can play naughty with those discs, which means we need to bring the caliper to the opening position, correct? Yes. What we're going to do, we're gonna bring it with the use of a little screwdriver. So what we're going to do, we'll try to catch up a little bit. We'll try to catch up a little bit somewhere and trying to lift this up. Most important for me is this one. Oh, you see how we need to open it at least to the point of the point it's gonna come off, because this is the edge. Jump through this edge, it will be no fun. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see what we come up with. We're gonna cross the bridge once we come to it. Yeah. A little bit missing. A little tweak for more easy turns. Yeah, cars that coming from Eastern Europe, they're a little bit oof. They've seen life. Even this one, 2019, need a little bit of love, a little bit of clean. I think obviously at some point it will be alright. But I would probably blast clean everything, all the dirt and mess from the previous location. It's not so bad. Let's put it here. Let's bring it here. Because something tells me we will need one kit from that table. Finish line. I think it is finish line. The second one is out. We need to clean them. If you look at that rust, it's been a while. And of course, you can do whatever you want. Part came off. Thank you for that. The first one will come off as well. Do not ever put the tension on this brake cable. You will just destroy your brake line. No one will be happy. Right. This is number one. Ugh. Let's put it down. This is number two. If I'm not mistaken, that side should be with a sensor. Yeah, it's been a while. You can clearly see it's been a while. That's pretty much a bottom line. There are two ways how you can return the piston to its original position. Way number one, you're using kit supplied by XYZ company, and you can just push it back if it works. Hopefully it is. And if it doesn't, sometimes it helps to open the brake fluid reservoir and just do it that way. Right, let's see what fits here. No, that's not the one. Look at that. That's what we're looking for. That's exactly what we're looking for. This will be a little bit tricky, but where we're gonna go without the tricks. And now we start opening and hope so it didn't stuck so much, so we will be able to push it easily back, because if not, it does go back. You can see it go back, but it's not fun, I'm telling you now. To use now. Then it close going to the seal. I'll try to use maybe another bracket like that. I think it's even better now. And you just twist it. Supposedly should go back to the socket. Lovely jubbly. That's exactly what it do now. Till full stop. Once it's fully stopped, like that, you've done it. You can unroll everything. Understanding you win this battle. Sometimes, I'm telling you now, sometimes it just doesn't want to play ball. Sometimes it's just pain in the backside and it just doesn't go anywhere. It looks alright. Now we're just gonna hang it. Have a little piece here. Help us to do this job. As I said, never try to rest caliper on its own cable. Lovely jubbly. Why not? Now we've got another issue that will be fun to deal with. This, there will be probably that and that. So issue number 2, we call it as a Mr. Seized bolt. And I hope so. Mr. Supplier supplied us with a new one. It's definitely not the one. We'll try. Now it's a surgical operation. Now it's a surgical operation. Ah, oh my god, thank you so much for that. Because I thought we stuck here for a long time. Apparently we did not yet. Because it would be not fun at all, I'm telling you this now. I've been through it. Thanks for the people, especially the company, who did put a little bit of something here, which is fine by me. It's ease up the dismantle of the brake discs, which is, again, thank you people. Now we're gonna use our tools to just clean it up. Beautiful. Right, while we're still doing that, without fingers. Have another one. A little tiny whiny. Especially I like to use for the it's probably a lot of it thread lock. Okay, for now, this one is off. Let's try something else. Just a little bit more grip. Again, this one, not many people do it. Some do, some don't. For me, I prefer to do it only for the reason that it just looks nicer, cleaner. This one as well. So next time, because this is a fleet car, and probably we're gonna do the next service anyway. Next time will be easier to remove the disc if we're gonna do something like that, all around, nice thin layer. Beautiful. Now we're gonna open this box of Pandora. figuring out there is no bolts. Thanks God we saved those ones. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm gonna remove the protective greasy layer. Not like I'm saving the brake cleaner. First of all, you don't need to use a lot as soon as you clean the layer. Second, I do it on my knees, so I prefer not to get myself to the point. Right, so now we're taking that and we're taking that. I'm gonna use the green, the medium grip for the thread on the bolt for the brake disc. Just a tiny bit up. Okay, just a tiny whiny here. Yep, so we found the position. We just drive it in there. Once we're happy, we fixed it. A little tiny torque. Without any sort of like extra power. And now we need to put the pads as well. So if I'm not mistaken, I need to open this properly. Yeah, so we got one with a cable, one without, and all of them pretty much identical. Yeah, this is it. Right, let's do it. Not a fun thing on this car, but we have to do it. Right, so we have to slide these pins into the slots here. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna just take it off the hook and start doing it this way. Again, not a fun thing to do. Once you've done it, you've done it. Usually what I do, because it's quite difficult to slide it in, I usually use the help of my tool. Just lift up the bottom a little bit. And then one thing, almost but not done. Yep. One part is definitely in. Just slightly. Make sure it's sliding. It's definitely there. Yes, this one's done, that one's done. Drive it a little bit more towards the channel. There. One went, another went back. That's it. Done. And the second one. Should be even more fun. Love it. Love it so much. One more. Yeah, it's not the funniest job in the world, but so basically, long story short, this pin with a spring should slide up, but in the meantime you need to lift the bottom so it goes into the rails as well. And this is the only way. There is no other way to do it. So now we need to find the right position to slide it into the new home. Not sure it will fit, but we'll try. If it's not fit, we need to squeeze it out a little bit more. Exactly. I think the problem is now with those ones. I can see there is a little bit space here. There. Slide it. That's it. Try it one more time now. Hoping everything will work out. It's actually a tiny whiny bit left. And I think this bit now is on these little guys here. Okay, one more time. Upper is fine, lower is not. So yes. Need to grab it more inside. Okay. Try one more time. It still doesn't want to play ball. A little piece left, a little piece here in the bottom. Okay, fine here, not fine there. Okay, fine. That's exactly what we need, I think. Exactly that one. Little piece catching somewhere. See if it's I think we should be technically fine, but let's see how it goes. Okay. Making sure it sits properly. Fine. And the second one. And that's it. You just guide it till the point is gonna catch. Nope, too much. I think that's it. And then the same, everything in reverse. I put the screw grip to make sure it's not untied. As well, I'm gonna put like 115 torque newtons on these bolts. Sorry, 130. And it will be there till next time we see him. Because last thing you want, it goes away somewhere without your permission. This bolt. That's it. Beautiful. Everything looks nice and tidy. Now we're gonna put the wheel back and we're done with one side. Taking this one, taking that one, taking that one. Beautiful. If you want to do it properly, I would say with the tools about an hour. If you don't want to properly messing around, then probably will take, I don't know, some people can do half an hour, 40 minutes. I don't like to rush things. I like to do everything properly to make sure everything works how it should, and we don't have any problems after. And this part is done. So we're taking this, we're taking that, we're taking that with this and that. We're moving to another part of the journey. This one to the bin later on, and this one goes with us. Beautiful. Let's move. Lovely jubbly. Welcome back. I'm doing the second part. 2, 3. I wish I can put the music, but unfortunately, as soon as I put the music, YouTube blocked the video. And this is the reason why we don't listen to the video, or we don't listen to the music while we do the stream. That's it. Waiting a couple of seconds. Taking the best tool ever. You probably can open with this one, but I'm gonna tension the I don't want to put so much tension on the spring. Tough. Okay, this will go. Done. Hope so this bad boy wouldn't need anymore. There's my extension. Come on. This one doesn't want to go smooth, but we're making. Why it's so difficult? Someone use like insane amount of thread lock or something. Top one is almost out. You can put it with take out with the fingers. Oh my god. This one, thanks God I got this magical problem solver. I think without will be better. Wait a second. Nada. Not a chance. Next video will be very interesting. After that one, there will be investigation of the air conditioner. That's something we haven't done before. So it will be very, very educating for both of us and viewers. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that's why. This one doesn't go well, this one goes well. Look at the difference. Right. Of course. Please play the ball. This is why we're doing a little bit of that. And look at the difference now. It's gonna go or not? Now it goes. Most important instrument. The tool of the year. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Right. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Okay. So quickly, we don't have anything to open it with. Now we do. I bought a special tool exactly for these kind of connectors, but it needs to come out first before we're going to be able to use it. Come on, bro. You're clearly not playing a ball. Oh, that's it. That's a spare part, I believe, and it's been sanded. It's been gone for quite a while. I thought actually I've done it. It's just smoothly grinded. So the installation, previous installation was crap. Question: why it didn't show the indication? You see, already should be. It should already trigger. Nothing on the screen, nothing, zero. And probably this is the reason. But usually when it cuts off, that's when you should have a signal. Not in that case. Right, I'm gonna do something now. Just ease up the life. And we have a third one, which should help exactly in this situation. The guides for the brake pads, I'll try to these ones right. If it gonna helps from next time, obviously I'm gonna do it on every single car. Need to be careful. First, it's metal, rubber, rubber, rubber. My days, it's a lot of dust. And we're doing exactly the same process, which calls go back home. will never come back. No, come back please, yeah. Only when we push the brakes. And this one going easy. No any restriction. Again, if you see that the piston is going like halfway, give you like strong restriction, I would suggest try to open the tank with the brake fluid. Ease the pressure. Another option is to open this nipple here and bleed a little bit, but I would say for me so far the easiest option, open the cap in the engine bay. Just open the cap and do it this way. Thank you so much. It's been a very useful tool. That's why we have tools. Just to make sure our life is nice and easy. Beautiful. Thanks a lot. I remember I started like without this. Oh my days. That was absolute nightmare. Right. So we have this magical piece of tool which we have to slide in before we're going to put it in. It doesn't matter which one you use. It's just a must, and must. You're gonna use it right. And this cable is very important not to damage. That's it. Done. If you're gonna damage that one, will be not cool at all. And then we'll slide it down nicely. Then we are... Oh my god, what am I doing? What I'm doing? Sliding things, huh? In the wrong places. So, that's exactly what we need to do. Where's my big screwdriver? Yes, slides much better after you cleaned it. So from next installation onward, we're gonna use that. So this one is almost exactly where we need it to be. And this one is very far away, so basically we're trying to line it up with that edge. Otherwise we're gonna have a big time trouble of getting it where it needs to be.